one of the better ways to communicate with your editor about the revisions you want on your video. That's what we're talking about today. Welcome back to the channel. This is Vito Scarnecchia, founder of Video Ease. Today we're talking about how to communicate revisions to your editor. The whole idea behind this is what's the process, what's the best way to communicate with your editor and tell them what you want as far as style is concerned, etc. We get to learn that over time, but specifically when you get an email from us saying here's your first draft or your second draft, you take a look at it and what's the process. So what you're looking at right now is typically what you're going to look at. It might change up a little bit because we're going into a new project management software, but that's typically what you're going to look at. So you see the title of the video, you said that it's been edited, take a look, let us know what you think, open it up, and then that's where you go. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Your best way to edit or get revisions done is by keeping track of revision numbers, and then in between each one, you think about the timestamp. And we'll go into that right now. So the video that we're looking at is Bikes for Kids, right? I was in the Marines, so I did a lot of stuff with Toys for Tots. Now we do a bike for each house that we sell, and that's just my write-up, right? I created a video. Let me get to the video so we can look at it. Okay, so when it comes in, you open up the link, and this is what the link is going to look like. And you're going to get a thumbnail, and you want to take a look at the thumbnail. Now, the colors are okay. I kind of like it. I like the fact that it's big. I like the fact that I don't really like the fact that my belly's hanging out, but you know, whatever. I don't care. It's not about vanity. It's about getting the attention of people that are watching this. All right? And then what I do is I just open it up and then start watching it.
Everybody that came out to the third annual.
And just so you know, I told them to trim this down to around 5 minutes. I didn't want it to be a big thing, so it was more like me quickly explaining what it is, and then it goes into the whole idea of that. What I typically do is I will open up a note on my MacBook Pro and title it, and then I keep track of it. So this is revision 1, December 8th, 2021. I send this off, and then I will email it back with all the revisions that I want. You can also do it on that write-up that I showed you, right? You can have it right here, have it down here below, and then you can do your time tracking that way. If whatever system works for you, that's what you want to do. We're just going to watch this real quick. Okay. I can tell you right now, one of my big peeves is that the volume is too loud, right? So it's 5 seconds. I'm going to put in 0.05 so they know that they go right to 0.5, and that's about it. There's my belly again. Really have to learn how to suck that in. Well, this one's actually done really well. Not a whole lot that I need to edit on that. There's other ones where, let me show you other revisions that I've made. So for example, revision 1, see, I'm human, I screw up. There's simple things like typos. I don't expect them to know my last name and how to spell it, right? They'll learn it over time, but you know, the first couple times. And as I get new editors, I bring them on and I teach them what I want and how I want them to edit, so they can go off and edit your videos and get better at it. So anyway, if you look here, there's two revisions, right? I didn't put the date here, but the second one was December 1st. Good job, 48 seconds, take out, I'm not going to tell you the address. Anyway, that's kind of the idea. I go through the entire thing, and then sometimes I'll watch it. And the reason why we do 3 revisions is 1, so you can get the first brunt of it, so you can get the idea of what's going on. And then the second time, you're going to catch things that you just wouldn't have caught the first time around, and that's okay. And then the third time, you're like, oh, that's perfect, just go ahead. So that's pretty much it. It's really down and dirty, really simple. Use notes or your outline and keep track of what you say. And then when you get the draft back, look through it. And what I do is I go back to the notes and I'll watch that video and look for those timestamps and make sure every one of those timestamps are done. That's it for now. The next time we talk is going to be what it looks like inside of the system, so you get an idea of how we work, and maybe you'll understand how to better communicate with us, because we're always trying to make it better for you. If you have any comments or thoughts or questions, shoot it down in the comments below. I'm Vito Scarnecchia with Video Ease. We'll see you out there.